But that's all right. Let's see if all that trash talking starts when it's 0-0 instead of 5-6 point lead. That's where it starts. That's the sign of a good man. If you can talk shit when it's even score, or talk shit when you're behind score. When you're ahead, it's easy to talk.
Hood on my back was busting 2 folds like Kobe Bryant. Sometimes I think like, what's the likelihood of Kobe dying? Got my bands up, cop the X7 on the highway, and that whole flying. Money, power, fame, make a whole blind.
Yo, what's good with y'all? I'm WillSoTrill and I'm back at it again. In this video, we gonna look at some of the greatest and funniest Michael Jordan trash talk stories that are out there. If you want a part 2 to this video, let me know in the comments, and also if you want to see another player, let me know who down below in the comment section. But let's get straight into it.
You're out here killing them, Reg. This is in the first half. It's like, you should be talking to him. It's like, you know, you're right, Michael. Who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right. There's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10 and he has 4 points, right? I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. Into the game in the second half, he ended up with 44 and I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Reggie Miller loved to run his mouth even when he first came into the NBA. But when he went up against MJ, he made quite possibly the worst mistake you can make as a rookie. And that is trying to trash talk Michael Jordan. Now look, he did this in an exhibition game, not even a legit game that counted. But does that matter to MJ? Hell no. Reggie Miller got a little too confident thanks to his teammate hyping him up, and that shit backfired. MJ turned up on his ass in the second half and showed him what's good. So did Reggie end up learning his lesson?
Did you ever do it again?
Never to Michael Jordan.
Krause was picked on an awful lot during this by Michael and Scotty.
I mean, they made fun of him. They mocked him. They mocked him open.
Those are the pills you take to keep it short. Those diet pills. All right. What, Jerry, you want to let me play with him? Government. You got to lower the rim.
Jerry Krause is right there, and Jerry's not here. Obviously, I don't know who invited him. I didn't, but
MJ had no chill at all when it came to talking shit. He was even trash talking his own GM. But then again, Jerry Krause was a prick, so I don't blame him. It was nothing too serious though, just a ton of short jokes, and I gotta say, as someone who's like maybe 5'7" to 5'8", I feel you, Jerry Krause, but you still a prick. With Byron Scott out with an injury for a game against the Bulls, Anthony Peeler was the unfortunate soul who had to guard Michael Jordan. But before the game, MJ was talking to Byron Scott, and he of course asked who gonna be guarding him. When he found out it was Anthony Peeler, the dude laughed and said he was gonna drop a 50 bomb. But when MJ says he's gonna do something, best believe he's gonna do that shit. MJ went out there and dropped 54 on his ass.
So they're getting off the bus. We're done with shoot around and we're walking out, and MJ says, B. Scott, what's going on? I said, what's up, MJ? He said, man, I hear that you're not playing tonight. I said, no, I sprained my ankle. He said, who's guarding me? I said, Anthony Peeler. He said, 50.
Before a game against the Chicago Bulls, the young Miami Heat guard Steve Smith said that he felt good about defending Michael Jordan. So MJ, he wanted to prove a point since he said that. To start off the game after hitting his first shot, he said 38. Then after his next shot, 36. Then Steve Smith realized this motherfucker was counting down from 40.
So what would you hear from Michael? You know everything. I mean, from Michael, one time I know he started counting backwards. You know, he said something like 38, and I didn't get it, Reggie. You know what I mean? And he started saying 36. I said, wait a minute. So he going backwards, and now if he get to 0, he got 40. But it was me and Michael had a lot of talks.
And Lacey's picked Cavs to sweep in 3. Kent's picked the Cavs to win in 4, and I've picked the Cavs to win in 5. So Michael, the game's just about to start. And Michael walks over to Lacey and he points to her and says, we took care of you. Then he looks at Kent and he says, we took care of you. And he looks at me and we take care of you today.
As you could tell this far into this video, MJ loves proving people wrong while talking shit in the process. During his first 2 years making the playoffs, Michael Jordan and the Bulls was swept in the first round both times. Coming into the second round series against the Cavs, reporters were doubting Jordan, Sam Smith, a reporter from the Chicago Tribune at the time, tells this story. He's sitting next to two other reporters that had picked the Cavs to win the series. One of them picked the Cavs in 3, the other picked the Cavs in 4, and Smith picked the Cavs in 5. Before Game 5, when he was sitting with them, MJ walks up to where they are and says, "We took care of you, we took care of you, and we take care of you today," as he looked dead at Smith. And that's when this shit happened.
Inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Ehlo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it! Set the Cleveland Cavaliers. Michael Jordan hits it at the foul line.
Now for that last story, I'm gonna go ahead and let KG and Isiah Ryder tell it.
So KG had never seen me play against Mike.
We in Chicago, it's my rookie year.
And I got about 24 going into the fourth quarter.
JR is having a good game.
So I'm quiet. I always stay quiet when I play Mike. I didn't talk too much.
So as we come out the timeout, I'm on, y'all. I can't even explain it.
We come out of the fourth quarter, KG like, man, keep going at his ass. Serve him. He can't guard you.
Yo, keep killing that nigga, yo. Keep killing that nigga. Boning him, yo. Straight up. You having a good game, Joe. Keep going.
I was quiet. I'm looking at him like, chill, because Mike was literally right there.
The nigga right here. Mike can hear me, so I double back it. Yeah.
I don't care. Keep going at him. Wow, she's strong for this dude, man.
So as I say that, I feel it.
So Mike looked at me, looked at KG.
Hands on hips, legs locked. The nigga stared at me for about 15 seconds.
I was like, Mike, he don't know the rules of the game, man. He's just a young puppy. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, Mike, he don't really know how I see him and Mike having a conversation, so he's like, he don't really know, he excited, whatever. So now MJ on the back leg joint.
Okay, he talking?
Okay, yeah, huh?
And Mike looked at him again like, okay. Looked at me like, okay. I said, what you looking at me like that for, right?
I can't even really describe the next like 6 to 7 minutes of play, y'all.
Went to the fourth quarter, man. That man got about 17 quick.
We down 25 now. It was just at 2.
Mad, looking at KG, looking at me, looking at KG.
It got bad quick, yo. And Mike came down. Okay, young fella. Okay, damn, young fella. Damn, y'all done? Damn, young fella. Never talk shit to Mike ever again in life.
So that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications by hitting the bell icon to never miss an upload. My previous 2 uploads will pop up on the screen right about now, so if you're interested, go check those out. But that's it for today. I'm out of here.